right. Our first guest picked up a Golden Globe, a SAG Award, and an NAACP Image Award for her starring role in Introducing Dorothy Dandridge. A great performance. Take a look.
When you hear the whistle blow at 8 to the...
This summer, she becomes a superhero in the X-Men movie. Please welcome Halle Berry.
Rosie.
You look very cute in that outfit.
Thank you. It's Poochie.
It's Poochie?
It's Poochie. I'm on this Poochie craze. I can't get enough Poochie.
Poochie's a designer.
Yeah, Poochie's a designer.
I thought maybe it was a slang word meaning, you know, it's hip.
No.
It's Poochie. You know? No.
No, it's Poochie. Yeah.
I've never heard of Pooch.
Really?
No.
It's from the 70s, and it's sort of there's lots of vintage Poochie around that I'm trying to get to, but this isn't. But I'm on this Poochie craze.
You know that when I was a kid, we used to get these shirts in the 70s from the flea market called Huckapoo. Do you remember Huckapoo? And it sort of is like a little bit like that material, like it was sort of a little shiny and stretchy.
Maybe this is Huckapoo.
Maybe Poochie is just a rip-off of Huckapoo.
Huckapoo.
You never know. Now, how are you? Everything good?
Everything's great.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. You're all right. You got in a wreck. Everyone knows. Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, got in a wreck, yeah. And I'm doing okay. Right. You know, I'm glad it's over. It was a very difficult time.
Right.
And I had to remind myself through it all. It was a car accident.
Right.
You know, and it's behind me now, and I feel really good about it.
And is that what prompted you to do this?
Absolutely.
This is Hollywood, very cute cartoon.com, and this is a site that you have to tell everybody what?
Sort of, you know, what I have to say. I always wanted to do it, but after this accident, I realized that for those months while I was waiting, I was very stifled. I couldn't speak. It wasn't appropriate, it wasn't proper. I needed to deal with my situation legally first. But now, if I would have had a website, the moment it was done, I could have gone on my website and I could say what I want to say. And I can have my voice. And not only for, you know, traumatic situations, but just in life. I want to have a more one-on-one connection with my fans. I've seen so many websites out there that have all kinds of misinformation, and I'd like for them to hear from me. And I'd like to hear from them what they want from me. Right. And this is a real good way for me to do that.
Yeah, and is it up and running now? It
will be up June 15th. You can go on it now, and you can leave your email address, and as it gets going, we'll send you things. But June 15th will be the official day that it'll be up and running.
And will the first thing that you deal with will be the accident on there, or about what happened? Because John was telling me that, you know, what people don't know, there was no drugs, there was no alcohol, that you called the cops. I mean,
yes.
There's a lot of, I don't really even know the situation, I just heard the jokes about it.
Yeah, well,
you know.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
There's a lot of misinformation, and that was really frustrating. And basically, you know, what I want people to remember is it was basically a car accident, and because of, I think, my celebrity, it got blown up to be this really tragic thing that it really just wasn't. It was a car accident that could happen to anybody on any given night. With the head injury that I suffered, I did the best I could given what happened to me, the disorientation, not knowing where I was, the fear, everything that happened to me. And I did go and I reported it. Nobody came and drugged me out of my house and said, were you at this place? I was the one that helped them figure out that I was there at that accident because I wanted to know what happened. I wanted to be responsible, figure out what happened. And I think that's a lot of the stuff that didn't get reported. No drugs and alcohol. All those other allegations of hit and runs were just totally not true. But that's what comes with celebrity, you know, and I learned that, you know, this time in a real major way.
Right.
So.
And you had 22 stitches in your head, but and you had a scar.
Yeah.
But you put makeup on it.
Yeah, lots of makeup.
I can't see it.
I have a wonderful makeup artist, but you know, that's really now the least of my worries. You know,
sure,
initially,
of course. Thank God nobody got seriously hurt.
Yeah, nobody was killed, and this scar that I'll have will be something that, you know, it is what it is. It's sort of, you know, the least. You know, the least of my worries.
Exactly. Yeah. How is your very cute husband, or is he just your fiance?
My husband? Ooh, that
sounds
good, but he's not my husband.
Oh, he's not your husband?
Not yet, but he's doing good.
Boy, he's very handsome.
Yeah, is he?
I think he is, Eric.
Think so.
He's very. I saw him with you at the Golden Globes when you won, and what a great moment that was.
Oh, I know.
You started crying.
I know, as you do.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like you don't expect to cry, but then you do.
Yeah, and you know, I said, for one, I didn't think I would win, but I thought if I ever should win an award, because I never do, I thought, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to get up there and I'm going to say something intelligent and dignified, and I'm going to win gracefully like I see so many people win. And what do? I can hardly walk up there.
Right.
In a daze, and my mind just left me. you know, it was like an out-of-body experience. I guess that's the way I try to put it. I was present, but I really wasn't present.
Well, you made a very wonderful, touching speech. It was very real.
Did I?
Tell. Yeah, it was good. You should watch it.
But you know what the problem is, too? You forget to thank people that you really need to thank.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, because then sometimes people feel a little left out, or they wonder, why didn't you think of them? And then you say, okay, next time if I'm ever so lucky, I will. And if you are so lucky, you still forget them. And
yeah, well, I think it's better when people go with their gut than when they bring out a list. You ever see that? You know, I never expected to win. I'd like to thank my agent, Rita Shapiro, and my manager. You know, it seems ridiculous. I think what's true in the moment, I think, should be true up there.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be about who you think. You know, it should be about you having a moment to just accept an honor that's being given to you. And whatever you say should be okay, or whatever you don't say, it should really be okay.
Yeah, and what a great performance that was. And a story that few people knew about Dorothy Dandridge, including me. I didn't really know anything about her until the movie that you did.
Oh, good. Because that was our reason. So many people didn't know. And she has been very important in not only our history as African Americans, but certainly our history in film and television. And a lot of, you know, even young black actors and actresses didn't know about her. And she's where it started. So I thought it was really important to get her story out.
I do too, and it was beautifully done. We're going to take a break, come back with Halle Berry, and talk about X-Men right after this. Don't go away. Still ahead from 5 Senses, Mary Louise Parker. X-Men opens on July 14th. This is based on the comic book, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Marvel comic book.
And were you into the comic book before the movie, or not really?
Not really.
No,
I wasn't a real comic book reader, but now, of course, I am. And you know, what I learned about the comic book is it really does have, you know, sort of a social message. It's not just like a kid comic book. It really talks about mutants finding their place in our society, almost like all minorities have to struggle to find a place in society. And that's really the underlining message for me of the entire comic book, finding tolerance and acceptance for all people.
And you're a doll, finally.
Finally!
Yes.
You know, I wasn't a doll on the Flintstones. You got a doll.
I was a doll.
I didn't get one. I was really upset.
I looked a little bit like Lurch, but I was a doll. This is Betty Rubble on steroids, ladies and gentlemen. You can have that if you like, Halle. A little gift for you.
Thank you.
But look at your super cool, sexy doll. Look at this. And
she's pretty cool.
Look, and she can change the weather, right? Is that an expression you always do with your hand like that? Are you throwing something?
Well, it's supposed to be like, you know, electricity coming out of there.
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
There's the electricity. I see it.
It's in the back.
Yeah, it's in the back. What's your character's name?
Storm. And she controls the weather. With her mind, so.
And you're wearing some flashy outfits in that, huh?
Flashy outfits, and
yeah.
They gave me a pretty good. They gave me actually a fabulous body. I wish that was my body.
Oh yeah, you know it must be hell having your body, Halle. No, come on.
That is not my body.
Yes it is. It's pretty close. You know the sad thing? This is my body, right there.
No, it's not. This is not your body, Rosie.
Were you always into dolls when you were a kid? You didn't seem
always.
Like you.
The whole Barbie thing.
I can't believe that. You don't now. I thought you were more of a tomboy kind of.
No.
No.
Oh no, I'm a girl's girl.
Really?
I'm a girl. I love women and girls. I'm a girl's girl.
Were you into like the Malibu camper and everything?
The camper, the yacht, the Corvette, the townhouse.
You had the townhouse?
I had the townhouse.
With the elevator with the string?
Exactly.
Remember that? In order to get Barbie to the second floor, you had to walk into the den. Remember? And then you're in the den, there's no way to play with the doll. Yeah, Jackie, my friend, was really into the Barbies. And little kittles. Did you have little kittles?
No, what's little kittles?
They were like
the babies?
They were little dolls, and you wore them like in a necklace, and they smelled like air-room deodorizers.
Oh, no.
No. Do you remember that?
I didn't have little kittles.
You didn't? No.
But did you have the yacht? The Barbie yacht you put in the bathtub and
Are you kidding
put them
me?
on there?
We didn't have Barbie. We had her knockoff friend Skipper or something. You know, we didn't even have the real Barbie. My mother thought that Barbies were too sexually suggestive for kids. You know, that little girls would look at that and ideal and not be able to attain it. So we had like the, flat Skipper. And I grew up to look just like her. No. In a good way, I mean, in a good way. But how is your mom? Good?
My mom's great.
Yeah.
She just had gallbladder surgery.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
No kidding. We'll send her all the best. And when are you getting married?
I don't know. We had a date planned before all this accident stuff happened, and the last 3 months I was not doing what a blushing bride should do. I was not planning my wedding, so
right.
It all fell apart.
Got you.
So now we're looking to set a new day, you know, later on, and it'll be sometime.
Well, good. I wish you all the best, and I hope that you do have babies selfishly, because that will be one good-looking child. We'll be right back with Broadway Swing after this. Go see X-Men.